Does that say we're live? Where did you put my tablet, cat? All right, so of course it's the cat's fault. So let me pull that up and show the StreamYards that you guys in. We have Opinionated Scotsman, Blind Girl, and the Pumpkin Trucker.
Yo.
Now, let's bring up the game. I think I loaded the right save. Okay, why is the...
Wait, so we're gonna be...
yeah, still cleaning that area.
It's, well, we're...
Or, well, crimes... You. We're all supposed to be
we
talking...
talk. It's a game where you clean...
Well, that too.
Game where he basically has a broom and he cleans up dead bodies.
Shit went down and I have to clean it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, this looks like...
Will it be like last time, though, where the game lagged a bit?
Probably because of internet.
So, okay. What kind of dead bodies are we talking about? Are we talking about, like they just shot dead bodies? Are we talking about, like, a bomb exploded and there's going to be, like, arms and legs on different opposite ends?
So they're the same body is generally in the same area, but there is bits and pieces of it every once in a while. I'm not sure what went down, but
chance it's going to be like a spleen hanging off the ceiling fan.
Haven't had that one, but there is sometimes where you actually have to clean the ceiling. There is one where you actually have to replace ceiling turrets. Me and Phantom did that one, and we kept messing with each other by putting the ceiling turrets in, and the ceiling turrets would shoot at us, making more of a mess to clean up.
Wait, what, ceiling turrets?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, guns in the ceiling that when they sense something, they shoot at you. That'd be really irritating.
Turrets. I thought you said turds.
Yes, turds. That makes perfect sense.
Maybe it's just the accent. I don't know.
Hey, you know, if you want to clean up a bunch of dead bodies, you could just hire a shit ton of feral cats.
Don't they mostly just eat their owners?
Yeah, but then who's gonna clean up the bones?
Well, technically, you use hogs. They eat bones and all.
Yeah, they do. Be a lot easier to clean up once they ate them.
Just get a bucket loader.
Ew, really?
I mean, how else do you clean up poo? A lot of poo.
Toilet paper.
Wait, why is there a lot of dead bodies?
Well, if the hogs eat the dead bodies, what do you think happens to them?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, fine. You can
because pigs have pigs have sharper teeth than you think. Like a pig could easily bite your hand off. No questions asked.
Oh, I know how sharp they can be. I used to live on a farm in Packham.
I think it's where the red fern grows that describes like him basically being up in a tree to mark the hogs, but he gets like his legs slit and is basically bedridden for a bit.
They also bark as well, like dogs.
Okay, I want to look that up later.
Yeah, that's a fact. Pigs do bark.
Oh.
Tired.
I just got up like 10 minutes ago.
You know, the whole thing about pigs barking, that's kind of hit me like the same about when you see videos where somebody trained a crow or a raven to talk.
Crows and are pretty smart. Isn't what was it? I think they have crows that are actually they've managed to train to pick up cigarette butts for treats.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause they insert a cigarette butt into the thing and they get a treat.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure some people on here could wish ravens never could talk.
Nevermore.
Actually, that is one of the ravens that I found on YouTube, I think. It's a raven that all he does is say nevermore.
Oh, seriously?
Seriously.
Okay, that is just annoying.
I don't know if I could get a raven as a pet and teach it to say nevermore. Oh, believe me, I would.
You know,
Also, it's fine.
you get that fucking joke until you explained it to them, though, dude.
Yeah, people are.
Yeah, but isn't it?
Well,
it's an Edgar Allan Poe thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know because
literature.
Well, The Simpsons did it.
Yeah, either that or I trained the crow to say something like "I love the old man," or one of his eyes was that of a vulture.
Yeah.
Me and my love, my Annabelle Lee. I mean, come on.
If you're gonna have to explain to people the joke in your bird annoyingly talking to them, you know, oh look, Chloe's playing with a bag on green stream. She loves you. Good job, Chloe.
This is when we realized. Chloe's just offering to help Thunder.
Yeah, she is.
Intestines.
Yeah, Green Thunder doesn't get much pussy, so Chloe's offering.
What happens if I throw this toxic barrel into the
Get back,
Sarlacc
Chloe.
pit?
Did you try that last time? It just spit it out.
Apparently not. It ate it.
Oh.
I think what I'm supposed to do is like bury the Sarlacc pit with this shovel.
That's gonna take a while.
Good job, Chloe.
Okay, this is a neat letter. Oh, it's apparently Mr. Isaac Baker, 14/8/184. I didn't sign on for this shit. I thought we'd be mining, not digging up some living room. There better be some good shit. I want the damn cut we were promised for the operation.
Also, by the way, next week my stream is going to be later for you guys
Oh yeah,
because the clocks change.
is that really?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
is it tonight or next Sunday that it changes?
That's next Saturday. Well, Sunday morning technically, but next Saturday.
Which daylight saving time ends for them. Thunder. It's gonna be like that until it's gonna be
About
like
a week.
2-3 weeks.
It's usually about a week, isn't it?
It's usually about a week, but I think this time it's the first Saturday in November this year for us.
And so I'm too stubborn to change, so yeah.
Yeah, I'd say since your time changes, you go by your time and let the other people figure it out.
Yep.
It's not your fault they live in other time zones.
Exactly.
I usually don't pay attention since all the clocks that I use set themselves.
Oh my god, does that mean I'm going to be colliding with freaking the AA people?
Depends on, but actually, probably not because it's not
No,
Ghost Spew anymore because it's Ghastly and Sinatra instead.
Right, because it's two Americans and a Brit.
That sounds like a horrible sitcom.
Yeah, but Drunkle might care about the daylight savings thing. They might change it for him.
Maybe.
I'm going to have to ask them.
That also means you're going to be streaming over me again.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, that's going.
God, let's not start this up again, huh?
What? I just said, oh, whatever. I didn't.
And I was just saying a fact.
Oh, I just realized I did it dumb. I don't have chat open.
Good job.
That means I can have chocolate and green for the first hour, then you co-host for the second hour or something. I don't know.
So have you all heard about Hillary Clinton's latest oopsie?
Yes, apparently now 15 counts as a young woman.
No, she also claimed that Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian bot.
Oh no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking about the Russian.
Either
Apparently, she came out and said when she letter to NASA saying, "I want to be an astronaut," and they said no girls allowed or something along those lines. But the problem is, when she was a little girl, NASA didn't exist.
yeah, so little girl apparently means 15 or something like that, I think. So, like,
Wow, that is pretty out there.
I mean, still technically a kid, but you wouldn't say little girl, though, wouldn't you?
no.
No, I think, like, I don't think the rest of the world would think it's a little girl, but for example, my little girl, when she's 12, 13, 14, I'm probably going to still call her little girl until
Yeah,
she
but
stop.
Yeah, but that's your kid, though, so you're always going to see your kids as kids, regardless of how old they are.
Oh, no. I'll eventually see them as grown up, but I'm going to try and hold on to little girl for a long time until she demands I stop.
No, because my parents still see me as a kid. I'm pretty sure every single parent still sees them as a kid, regardless of how old they are.
No.
Just remember, you're never too old to get a spanking from your parents.
I would not disrespect my kid. Like, if my kid's like 30, I'm not going to say, oh, look, it's my little girl, and like disrespect her like that if she has a man or something, you know? But, in the teenage years, I'll probably do it until she goes, Mom, stop, or something like that. Yeah. Milk it.
Fair enough. So you're not like my mom then, because my mom still does that to me.
No.
I'm 23.
That's another story, but it depends on how manly he gets.
Well, really, mentally, he's always going to be a kid, though, isn't he?
Well, no, we don't know that.
Well, when it comes to Fawn, let's be honest and fair, and acknowledge that she could grow up and become a Nobel laureate, and then you have to remind her that somebody had to teach her to eat with a spoon.
True.
My son, if he ever gets any lip, I'm gonna have to remind him that both mommy and I had to wipe his ass for him because he couldn't figure that out.
Actually, with Fawn, it'll be unique. I'll be like, somebody had to teach you to eat with a tube.
Yeah, well.
What up, Arms Killer? And hello, Crappy Slayer.
Hello, yo. Me and my man Arms, we had a conversation last night, and it was real deep. That's my petroleum. Doing real good.
Oh.
Wonder what happens if I throw a lit fuse in here.
He's never going to play Guess My Name with me ever again. He's learned.
That's all right. I was in Thunder. I was in voice chat with somebody last night. Well, Blind Girl and I both were. Problem was, somebody in the voice chat sent me a video. And I watched it at the most inappropriate time.
How did I?
Something really bad happened. Something really bad happened in their past. Just as they were talking about it, just as I watched this video, where a bunch of mercenaries gave a chimpanzee an AK-47. So what did he do? Yep, started shooting it.
I believe that is from like Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
No,
Oh, really?
it was real.
I know there's like a scene in one of the Planet of the Apes that happens.
I have never.
I've never seen any of the new Planet of the Apes.
I've seen like
I've
the
never
first
seen any
new
of
one
them, period.
and like trailers for the like second one. Apparently, it changed to the apes didn't wipe out humans. Like the same thing that
Today's society, they probably changed it to humans wiped out themselves.
yeah, basically the same thing that gave the chimpanzees and stuff the intelligence also was deadly to humans. Which
Yeah. Was completely ignored that, human and chimpanzees endocrine systems are virtually identical.
Yeah. Any testing on like chimpanzees, if it works in them, it should work on humans. The mice, not so much. What?
Yeah, dude just cut me off.
All right.
I got you far, didn't it, asshole?
Let's exit out of this.
Careless Whisper, really?
No.
I just heard the saxophone part from Careless Whisper.
Oh, I'm not listening. Careless Whisper.
I had to put Scott's.
Yeah, what is that noise?
Oh, that's just me getting hearts for one of my son's games on his tablet.
You're playing with your son's tablet.
Yes.
Are you playing the game, or is this a game in the background?
No. The game. I'm just going to get hearts and stuff. I
And that's when you come.
Like, how the hell would I actually play properly the game? I feel like my reaction time would be thoroughly slower than it needs to be.
I feel like you could play the shit out of Bejeweled.
I used to be able to play the shit out of Bejeweled. Now I really just nope.
Well, I mean, you can play Civ 6. So I'd say there were some games you could play. I don't know.
Yeah, Civ 6. One game I can play. One, not some one. And I feel like that's a far cry from my son's tablet game.
Well, I don't know what the game is. I've never seen the game.
Well,
I need a bucket. Or no, it's a bin, not a bucket. Oh, there's the bin station. You want to talk about reality and how it's like the same but different for everyone?
it is?
Well, you experience things differently than other people, don't you?
To a degree, I suppose.
So you're...
Yeah, but that's it. That's the experience, though. That's human experience. That's not the world itself. The world itself remains the same for more or less everyone.
Yeah, but well, there's that Mandela effect. That
Yeah, but that's just bad memory.
Well, no, that's bad memory by a group of people.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like, that's an interesting effect. Like the Mandela effect is interesting because it's a lot of people, not just you having a shit memory. It's a whole lot of people at the same time, which is an interesting phenomenon in and of itself.
Except the Mandela effect can be attributed to a misquote by one particular person, but then mass mass distributed.
Or it can also be the brain kind of filling in the gap for what it thinks makes the most sense or is easier to attribute to it. There's a couple of them of reasons why it's interesting.
I don't know. I looked into it a little bit, but I haven't looked into it in detail. One thing I will say, though, is the whole parallel universe one. That's just ridiculous.
What's wrong with parallel universes?
Well, the theory that the Mandela effect is somehow like a sign of parallel universes existing or something. That's just people need to put down the drugs.
Well, no, you're taking two different things and mashing them together. Like, for example, one guy probably thought, hey, you know what would be cool, guys? If the Mandela effect was because parallel universe. That's just somebody, being a stoner. Whereas the parallel universe theory in and of itself is not ridiculous. It's interesting.
Well, the whole multiverse theory, I mean, the thing is, Mandela effect does actually hold water when it comes to it. I wouldn't say it's proof of, but it allows a circumstantial verification without being absolute proof. Does that make sense?
Yes. To the extent of
it's one of the if someone can come out with the actual proof, or more proof, you can look at all this stuff and say, see, that's why this is happening, but you can't base it off of it.
Well, I mean, it's interesting, at least.
That it is.
It's what makes life interesting and fun.
No, Cryptic, I'd kick you.
Cryptic! What's up, man?
What up, Cryptic? Hello.
Kick your tiny little Asian horse is what I would do.
Cryptic, last night, blind girl said you were in the army. Get her.
What? I just called you an army guy. I didn't mean anything by it. And it was a compliment of your manliness.
You realize now we're gonna have Cryptic chanting "hoorah" in the chat.
I was simultaneously hitting on him at the same time. Okay, you should totally forgive me for thinking he's an army guy.
Which branch was he?
Math Queen.
Oh, hey, Math Queen. Ooh.
Math Queen.
Hey, Math Queen. Someone found a link.
I guess I'm going to have to apologize for the lagginess of the game, but I hope the conversation makes up for it.
Totally does.
Apparently, I just got an achievement for taking, part of an achievement for taking 9,000 out of 20,000 steps. That is
okay.
That is a lot of playing this game.
Is that a thing?
Apparently, I've taken.
What the hell is that noise?
I don't know.
I was itching my arm.
Did you just say you're itching your arse?
Arm.
Oh.
Okay. Get in.
Not as funny, but okay.
Were you scratching it with your microphone? Because that's what it sounded like.
Yep.
Get in the bucket, you stupid asshole. Crap. I don't know what's going on.
considering the game he's playing, it may very well be an asshole that he's trying to put in the bucket.
No, it's actually the upper half.
Oh, okay.
I just spilled the.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Oh, great! I spilled some intestines out of the bucket. All right. Torso in buck. I knocked the puppet. You know what? Screw it. You are a pain in my ass. I guess I'll walk you up to the incinerator myself. Where'd you go?
That way.
It's wriggling. Pick up.
It is right there. Oh. Green Thunder 2019.
Good thing I'm in like nice. I believe what I'm in is what painters would wear or something high. Well, probably something better than what painters would wear, but still.
Overalls?
I mean like the level 1 chem suit.
Or like a boiler suit.
Yeah, like a full body clean suit.
Yeah, boiler suit. Yeah, boiler suit basically.
Which I've looked into buying. They're expensive.
Oh yeah. Now, did you look into buying the completely self-contained one that you have that you have a respirator for, an air tank, and all that? Or
Yes.
did you actually look into the one that has like this hose in the back that you just hook up to a central air source?
I looked into like self-contained unit. Which,
not cheap.
I mean, if I'm going to buy one, might as well waste all the money. But
I can go with that. I can see that.
Speaking of waste of money, I was looking on the Airsoft website. Apparently, an Airsoft M1 Garand is like $250.
Okay.
How much are they? How much is the actual M1 Garand? Do you know?
Anywhere from $300 to $3,000, depending on who you buy it from, what shape it's in, what kind of condition it's in, whether it's mint.
Yeah, I'd spend 3 to 5 on one, but well, if I had it, but I don't think they're worth all that much.
They're one of the most reliable rifles in history. And here's for blind girl. If you find one that's actually the $3,000 to $5,000, it's gonna be fucking mint.
Fuck you, trucker.
I hate this game.
Hey, what was that reference to?
Those videos are really annoying.
What fucking mint?
Yeah.
Is there some kids videos?
TikTok.
I love that I got you all started on TikTok.
Freaking,
I didn't be up, but I barely looked at it.
I was trying to resist for the longest time, and then I'm like, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, now you see it's actually kind of funny.
Go away.
Mom.
What do you want?
Hi, Green's mom.
Yes, I hear you.
You eat boogers.
That was one time, and I was hungry. I didn't feel like opening a can of green beans.
I see. Well, that's half an hour in the gym. I need to clip that actually. I'm having that for sound card.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, good.
Airsoft can go for like upwards of $1,000 if you get like a really nice and decently powered one.
Oh, I've been watching some airsoft guys. There's one guy. He's got himself a looks like a replica of a 308 maybe. Sniper rifle. I mean, the full bolt action and everything.
I want to spend the $80. There is airsoft shotgun shells and the shotgun to take them.
Yeah.
I so totally want
It's
that.
Cryptic. I know I already have clips of myself. I don't want clips of myself. I want clips of other people.
Do you want airsoft? Do you want airsoft or an air gun? Air rifle.
Kind of both, but mostly because I don't feel like filling out paperwork.
If you want an air gun rifle, an actual air gun rifle, try like I think it's Air Gun Depot.
I think that is actually where I go
they've actually
and look. Which they have, once again,
okay. That's
they have one of the stupidest
that's
guns.
not airsoft. That's actual air rifle.
Yeah, that takes actual BBs. I love BBs. But they have one of the stupidest ones for brand new right now. The gauge to see how much air is left in the tank is right below the barrel. So you basically have to look down the barrel to see how much air is left. Don't like that.
Don't look at the gauge. Don't look at the gauge when the thing's cocked and loaded.
I don't care to look down the barrel at any time. It does look kind of cool, though.
Leave the action open.
Wait a minute.
I think it's
TikTok is regional. Why do you get Canadian stuff?
Because I've actually searched out Canadian stuff before.
Oh, you dick.
No, but the thing is, it turns regional as far as the sense where it's gonna be more prone to show you Canadian stuff than it shows me. Now, like that, what you call the snow song, that one part of "It's beginning to look like this." Yeah, the thing is, that's not a new gag on TikTok. It's been around. I mean, it's been around since I've been on TikTok, and there are people in Minnesota, Virginia, everywhere doing it. It's wherever it snows. It's just that, like it or not, the Canadians get over.
Well, yeah, no, in September. Well, at least other provinces do. This year, Ontario got nothing.
Yeah, it's bad when Cryptic got
snow. Yeah, nothing until like you give it like a month and it'll be like 5 feet of snow.
I actually found a graph.
Well, there have been years that Ontario got it first. Okay.
I need to post that graph of the woolly bear, telling you what the
right now because Ontario is going to.
Speak when I tell people.
You do realize that any kind of chart explaining how a wives' tale works, not really that. I wouldn't exactly call it credible.
Yeah, I don't put much stock into it, but I want the woolly bears to be right and have a mild winter.
Also, apparently, apparently, Line Girl has nice knuckle wrinkles for Cryptic.
Thank you, Cryptic.
Also, Cryptic, where's my death?
I'll throw you in the Sarlacc pit real fast.
By the way, Thunder, how about a bigger clue that it's not going to be too bad of a winter? Have you noticed we actually have a fall this year?
Oh yeah, it's real nice.
It went straight from summer to dead winter.
It's also kind of really annoying that every time I do anything with the lawnmower, a freaking field mouse comes out the back of it. But
yeah, well,
it's that year.
Which, by the way, Blind Girl, talk to your fellow countrymen. Any vortexes this year, keep them up.
Freaking hell, I need to send you. Have you seen the freaking someone turn the polar vortex into a? It happened.
We like to share. We're nice Canadians. We share things.
Yeah, right.
Y'all can keep that along with.
I actually saw one video that was.
I think it's acid rain that you give us.
As speaking of rain, anyone fancy having our rain? It's getting a bit boring there.
I actually saw this one video on TikTok. It was hilarious. It was one of those weather. It was one of those weather maps, and it was showing a hurricane named Karen. A guy looks at the camera and says, "Time to bring out the big guns." Next thing you know, there's a helicopter taking off labeled manager, and the hurricane just runs off after the helicopter. Excuse me, excuse me.
Yep.
I freaking saw a story. Apparently,
I'll take that as enough.
What was that, Scotty?
So I asked, did anyone want our rain? But I guess I assumed it was a no.
I don't need
Does
the
anybody
rain.
have rain?
No, want our rain.
I have enough
some of
water
my
to
own,
begin
thank you.
with.
As you can see.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Thanks. We don't need any rain.
Yeah, Scotty, we are planning on putting in an industrial roller and roll you like a fruit roll-up.
I don't know. I'm thinking that'd be more like Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit.
That's immediately what I thought. Which, what is it?
Sorry.
I'm trying to remember his name all of a sudden.
This is Visceral Cleanup Crew. Shit went down here, and I am tasked with cleaning it up. That's the best way to describe it. There is a lot of shell casings to clean up too, so shit really went down.
I think that's where you're running out of ideas.
So, on my YouTube, it's been sitting there showing me ads. Apparently, Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham have a new movie coming out that's based on the Fast and Furious franchise. I'm sitting here wondering if Google's supposed to be so good with their personalized ads, why the hell are they showing a movie for a franchise that I've never seen any of the movies for?
I've seen some of them, and I lost interest in them. They're cool movies visually, but there's like
I started to watch one of them at one point. I was not impressed. I was not interested. And of course, afterwards, my wife tells me, you watched the worst one, right?
At one, I forget which one it was, but me, John, one of the nurses, and her husband went to watch it, and this was John just got through 3 days of a 12-hour shift. He fell asleep in it.
I have to go to the store.
What you forget to buy?
Oh. Yes, I know. I got
Which you shouldn't be buying anyway.
Exactly, which is why I haven't done it yet. I've been procrastinating.
Noticed.
But then I also decided I really want a Dr. Pepper.
Freaking.
I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
No, I just want a Dr. Pepper.
I've been hitting mostly water since I screwed up and did a lot of pop one day, and oh boy, did my kidneys hurt. Stupid kidneys. I don't know why they do that either. Seriously?
Right, time to slow down. Seriously?
Green, I might bring you and your stream to the store, okay?
Okay. Let me get Scotsman back in here.
Yeah, so kick me again.
Yeah, I gotta find my shoes first.
Did you ever throw it
God,
at?
he keeps, like,
Did you ever throw it at the nurse?
Yeah, they confiscated my shoes. I was actually weirded out by that because they took my shoes, but then they left my blind stick.
Well,
So we should have just taken you down to the bed.
I bet you they wanted to. Oh, Sith, what up?
Ooh, sis.
Yo, sis.
Moderator.
You know, if you fuckers actually rode like you had a lick of sense, this section of road wouldn't be that scary.
Is that Canadian again?
No, this is the Washington, D.C. area. Far worse than any Canadian could ever be.
I don't really keep that much sense on me, which is why I opt out of driving.
We talk about driving sense while you're driving on the wrong side of the road.
It's called the right side for the reason.
Well, the left is correct when it's being handed. When it's your hand on your on the side of the road you drive on.
Sure.
Yes.
I need better internet, but to get better internet, I need to move. Which? Oh, why is the game freaking out?
I don't know. Why is it?
Apparently, this body does not want to go in the furnace. Which is one thing that...
I'd have to say he doesn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, you don't really get to give the bodies back to the family or anything. You just label them as dead and throw them in the furnace and move on.
Why do you have to label them as dead?
There's like USB drives that they have on their body that you need to put in the machine.
Oh. Wait, what?
It's like a ID thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the game set in the future. So, yeah.
Apparently.
We'll see. Didn't it?
The thunder just died, did he?
I don't know.
Do what?
And everyone just stalled for like 2 seconds.
He was busy cleaning up bodies and stuff.
I was reading chat too. I saw like one spine. Right. Where's that shovel? I have a shovel somewhere.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the store looking like a homeless person in my pajamas.
I've done that.
Oh, hell no.
What?
I just passed one of those electronic signs, you know, up to this point, so many miles, how many minutes to get there? It just said Vienna Metro, 11 miles, okay? 64 minutes. Oh, hell no.
Oh, you going in your slippers as well, are you?
No.
Shortcut.
All right.
Perfect. The whole left side of the road was due to horse pulling wagons. We don't have horses doing that anymore, so the UK is backwards. Very cryptic.
There is a few
don't have
places that give carriage rides, but
I'm telling you, the people who invented the roads were the Romans, and they drove on the left.
Womp womp.
Well, the horses rode on. Well, they rode their horses on the left side of the road, I should say.
Exactly, but we don't do that anymore. Therefore, you're still behind. Point proven.
Do you know where the phrase riding shotgun?
The argument was. Sorry.
You know where
the argument was that.
Go.
There you go. The argument was that those who invented it
Shit.
have the right to like what it's called and stuff, then they should also have the right to determine how it's used. Shouldn't they?
I guess.
I think I lost that shovel.
I need to find my shoes.
Did you make sure to get them back from the peoples?
Oh, yeah, I definitely got my shoes back.
Yeah, put them on the shoe rack.
No?
Seems kind of pointless buying a shoe rack and not using the shoe rack.
It's for everything else.
Sounds like my house.
Yeah, pretty much it's for everything else. It has a dish for, has the keyhole thing for my keys. It has the thing for the mail. It has the thing for Jack's shoes. It has a hook for our coat. And then all of the other things that I have nowhere to put, I just stuffed in the shoe rack.
So that's pretty much everything else but shoes.
Well, no, Jack's shoes go there.
All right.
And when it starts to get wintry, all the shoes will go there. So that, you know, it doesn't like just more wet, you know?
I think
Fair enough.
I've been going long enough. That's enough torturing people with a laggy view.
Should at least go for another hour. At least leave the chat running at least.
Well, I could just leave it on the screen with us talking.
Okay. That's cool. Hey, everybody like and share green stream because it's green.
I'm doing my best. My best is with. I'm doing the best with the equipment I got and the internet.
There we go. I shared it.
I don't know. Find my shoes. All right, shoes. Where did you go? Oh God, who's texting me and why? Oh, she's having. Nobody cares.
We are getting into that time where it's cold out, so I don't feel like getting out of bed. It's nice and warm in bed. I miss my bed.
It's already getting dark for me.
I know early. I think the sun is past the center point.
Yeah, it's after midday for you, saying it would be.
Yeah. At one point, the sun was at just the right angle to come through the blinds and hit me right in the eye.
Oh, I hate that.
I'd make a comment, but I haven't seen the sun all day.
Yeah.
I was woke up to my phone this morning going ape, saying, "Warning, warning! There's a tropical storm in your area." All right, I'm 200 miles inland, so rain.
Yeah, Math, when you got the sunshine state, I have. Although I do have to say I like being able to complain about the cold and the heat. It just means I have something to complain about all year round.
You kidding? The cold and the heat, you got something to complain about twice in the same day.
Yeah, sometimes.
I've been to your state.
It freaking went from when that cold front hit, it went from like 75 to -2 in like 12 hours.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like Scotland.
Shit, I left my house a couple weeks ago, It was 60-some degrees when I left the house. Now, mind you, this is like 4 o'clock in the morning. 60-some degrees when I left the house. Got to the warehouse an hour away, and it was in the 30s.
Yeah.
You got music in the background.
It's been playing the whole time.
I haven't noticed it.
I had to find my shoes.
Oh, that's another thing my cats do. The cats will move shoes. Well, Dodge will move shoes. So you never.
Nice. All right, I'm done with y'all.
Aw.
Shortcut.
Oh, yay! I thought you meant us.
Oh no.
Okay.
Corned beef biscuits. That actually sounds good.
Corned beef and biscuits, or corned beef and biscuits.
Cryptic says about to make some slow cooked corned beef biscuits. So I'm not sure. I've never seen them.
Oh, so sorry.
I need to
So
find.
sorry. You had a red light. Nee, 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 nee.
Oh, brisket. I read it wrong.
Oh, corned beef brisket. Oh,
I suck at reading. I need to read more.
brisket. Now
That makes more
Slow-
sense.
slow cooking a brisket is the only way to go.
I did like the pork roast that I did. Well, it started on the grill, and then I realized that the grill was not going to stay hot enough, long enough to cook it thoroughly. So basically, seared the outside and then threw it in the oven to finish it. There's
Mhm.
Yay.
so let me subtract the other blind girl.
The other me.
See, a whole brisket, I'll do the same. A whole brisket, I'll do the same thing that I do to everything else. Smoke it.
Yeah.
All right, okay. I think I have everything I need to go to the store.
Well, what would you need other than clothes in your stick?
Clothes, stick, cell phone, bank card, my sweater
Yeah,
so I don't get cold, my toque so my head doesn't get cold,
Freaking
So tight.
my keys. Yes, the toque
Toboggan.
is a hat. No,
Toboggan.
it's a hat.
Is it similar to a beanie?
No,
Yes.
a toboggan's a
Wow,
slide.
that's freaky.
What?
That's freaky and cool at the same time. These traffic lights ahead of me, they're green, but the red lights are flashing. Whatever.
That's a new signal that it confuses me. What does it mean?
It means they're broken.
So government infrastructure.
Well, this is one big work area I'm in right now, so yeah. That's right. The worst part is I know the way I'm taking, I can't remember if I passed something up here or not. But there's an exit up here called Warp Drive.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if a lot of Star Trek nerds would Star Trek nerds would live there. Ooh,
No, there's not right up into here. It's not. There's not that much as far as residential, it's mainly industrial.
There's a street that I kind of want to live on the corner of. So in South Haven, there is a Morrison Street that crosses Charles Street. I wanted to live right on that corner. It would be great.
Nice. Not far from where I grew up. Not far from where I grew up, there's actually a street that's called Out of Place.
Oh, we lost Blind Girl.
Well, the mobile blind girl, yeah.
Is it to be north?
And Cryptic's about to buy a smoker himself.
A lot of Cryptic and a lot of people look down on it, but trust me, you might be. I would recommend electric, because electric you can set it at a temperature and time and just walk away.
That is the kind of cooking that I am good at, because having to sit there and babysit, I lose focus.
Well, I personally sit and babysit anyway, but
my attention span is not that great.
yeah, but I mean, it's a way to where, you know, you throw the meat, you season the meat, you marinate it, you throw it in there and let it go, let it smoke for a while. And, you know, your wife sits there thinking you're pushing buttons and doing this and doing that. And truth be known, I'm sitting on my rocking chair on the front porch.
Yeah, apparently he thought about electric. Guess electric would be nice.
Well, see, if you go for wood yourself, or if you go for straight wood, that gets the deepest smoke into the meat, but it is the biggest pain to keep it relative temperature. You're always messing with the fire, messing with the coals to get the smoke out just right, or, you know, messing with the embers.
Yeah.
To get the temperature will spike and go up and down easily. It's always changing. Propane, you can set it for a good temperature. It's pretty efficient. Propane's pretty efficient, but the thing is, you can run out of fuel. You know, say you're going for a 16-hour smoke, 4 hours into it, you ran out of gas, and you come back, you know, 6 hours later thinking, all right, it's about halfway done. Turns out, nope, it's barely started because you ran out of gas. So electric, you just plug in, walk away.
That is one of the problems I ran into cooking with the grill with just straight wood. Once I put the meat on, I can't get access to place more logs on the fire. So it's just the embers cooking.
Well, smoker, when you buy an actual smoker, there's a different area for where you put the meat and where you put the wood.
Yeah, well, there is a smoker in the garage, but I don't feel like getting it out of the box. Apparently they kept it so clean, it basically looks brand new. And I don't want to ruin that.
Fair enough. Now, let's be honest. I mean, if you're going for like an electric, if you want to make a smoker yourself, you can do it out of 2 terracotta pots and a hot plate. Hell, you can do it out of a hot plate in a cardboard box. You know?
True. I need to gather more wood. I might do that today, since I go outside anyway.
Wood.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't going outside today.
No, I go outside every day. It's just I don't leave the property ever.
People, the cops are on the other side of the road, huh? And the dude's facing the opposite direction. I don't think they're going to leave him alone to come pester you.
No, smoking a whole pig, that sounds interesting.
Oh, that is good.
I
Been
would-
there, done that.
That is some like on a bucket list of things to do. Raise an animal from like young to slaughter, and then have the meat.
It was, you're not going to attach to it though.
I would name it food. I would too. The damn thing's name is food.
Buy a pig and name it bacon or something.
I have done that in Minecraft. Like, had a name tag and named a pig bacon.
Oh, better than poo poo pee pee.
Ooh, dumpling is a good name. Yeah, you get a critter to cuddle, and then it reaches that time in its life where you then get to eat it.
I don't think I could do that, to be honest.
I sometimes question how much of a psychopath I am, especially when I'm playing games and just sniping long distance and get that fantastic shot.
But I've got a good distinct feeling that you've got the you happen to have the rational disconnect.
Yeah, I
that
still
a
know
lot
it's
of people just don't have. Yeah, it's a game.
yeah, I still know. Yeah, it's a game. I'm not going to go on the roof and just start sniping people with a freaking pellet gun. It would be funny as hell. Up on Walmart sniping people with a pellet gun.
I think I'd be careful what you just said there.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and disavow that.
In Minecraft.
Yep.
No, I'm taking about an hour of that game is as much as I can take. It does get boring. Pork fruit young. So this is just a chat now.
Woohoo.
This what StreamYards is in the Discord, or not Discord, shit. Are you
Smile for your picture.
Facebook group? I wonder if someone forgot to turn off their freaking phone. Oh,
Well, she must have been left it all out and then just didn't come back.
I wonder.
But oh, but who wrote the book of love?
Oh, 1 second. I need to, before I check that message, I need to stop sharing screen. That is the wrong. If I could remember where I need to stop sharing screen from, because I just opened another browser and couldn't figure out the tab that I needed. No shit, you don't say. How do I phrase this? Oh, I don't see her. That would suck. Sorry, I'm typing. Can't focus. Uh, Let me check. Well, the blind girl that I have is muted. Yeah. I'll add her. Oh. All right, let me go back to this and that. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to do that
You
yet.
can deal with this, or you can deal with that. You can deal with this, or you can deal with that.
Great song. Also, shoot, what is his name that's in that video?
Christopher Walken.
Yes. Great man. Oh, shit.
What?
I can't stop sharing screen.
How so?
When I
Oh, yeah, you can't because you're using two at once, so otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear us, would you?
Thank you for pointing out that I'm an idiot. Cryptic. Okay. So that's
So that happened.
That did happen.
So they only heard me talking for a little bit.
No, that must have been a bit one-sided.
Me talking to myself. Well, there was that time that when I first did keep talking and no one gets explode, or keep talking and no one explodes, where I forgot to unmute myself, so it was just phantom talking.
Yeah, no, I had
Which he is at his mother's for right now.
How's she doing anyway?
I am going to call him later and find out, because yeah, I do want to find that out.
Hopefully they're both okay.
Yeah, Arms Killer, she said she was going to go to the shop, and then she did add her cell phone for a second.
Because she was in the lift, so that would have cut off.
No, it's Phantom's mom. And yeah, that's a whole situation that don't want to talk about too much in case don't want to give too much away. That's his business.
Personal stuff.
At least not on air.
Yeah.
How about not at all until he tells us or he tells you it's okay?
True.
Or until you at least know the full story.
I've heard how it happened. I just don't know how bad she was hurt. What else is there to talk about?
We weren't talking about euthanasia, but I think us three at least pretty much agree on euthanasia. It would
Yeah, that.
be a bit of a boring conversation.
All my topics are bust. I need to get new ones because, well, one of the topics was supposed to be battery technology, and I forgot to do research on that.
Didn't the person who invented the lithium ion get the Peace Prize this year?
I am not sure. I know people are pissed that Greta Thunberg didn't get it.
She hasn't done anything except run around and go, "How dare you!"
Yeah, so why would you don't get a prize for doing nothing? Well, wait, no, I guess you do nowadays.
She shouldn't have even been nominated.
Well, she was nominated.
There's one of my favorite jokes. So you hear about the guy who invented the door knocker? He got the Nobel Prize.
But
There's some puns that I like. But
Martin found it funny.
beep.
I don't want to find it funny, but no.
It's a good joke.
You have our attention.
I also like the pun or the thing. You know what the cheapest cut of meat is? Deer nuts, because they're always under $1. It's old, but I like it.
That kind of reminds me of the days when I was a pirate. I was a ferocious buccaneer. I even had a price on me head, $2. And if you ask why, I just told you, I was a buccaneer. Christ, that made me cringe, and I'm the one who said it.
Cringy jokes can sometimes be funny.
They can.
My favorite
North, Miss Tessmacher.
My favorite pickup line is still, "Hey, does this rag smell like chloroform?"
And you know what the most effective pickup line in America is? I've got a gun.
How would that work though? Because it's America.
Eep. Do what now?
How would that work in America?
What, I've got a gun?
In America, you think most people have guns?
No. No, there's nowhere near the amount of gun owners in America as they'd like you to think. The problem is when they sit and talk about people who, when they sit and say, well, there's more guns than gun owners, or there's more guns than people in America. Yeah, but the thing is, you take people like me who have, 15, 20 guns, that means there's 15, 20 just by the average. There's 15, 20 people who don't have a gun.
I assume they're like guns in the army and stuff as well, are they?
Well, no, they're not talking. They don't count the military in those.
How many safes does Demolition Matt have to have now for his collection?
2.
He's got I know for a fact he has 3 Desert Eagles in 3 different calibers.
That man's got a Tommy gun. Give me a break.
That freaking he gold plated it too.
No, it's not. It's not gold. It just looks gold. But
yeah, it's gold in. It's what was it? Titanium oxide.
Something like that.
More durable.
That's right. I think my favorite thing. I think my favorite thing of his is he went to that auction and got that full auto Uzi.
Yeah, which means he now has the paper. Probably has the paperwork for that.
Yeah, he's got the paperwork went through. See, he's Demolition Matt has an Uzi, and Hickok 45's son has a mini Uzi. I'm not sure which one I like better.
I still want the P90, but they're like 1,500, and from what I hear, they're fun to shoot at the range, but they're not all that impressive.
Mark, if you want to go and you go just walk down the street and find one. You're in Florida.
I want the Titman Arms Gatling gun. It's a 9mm Gatling gun that takes Glock mags.
Okay, yeah, that would be fun.
And as long as you don't hook a mechanical device up to the arm, not a machine gun. I mean, if you hooked like a Black & Decker up to the crank to it, yeah, it's a machine gun then. But
there's an airsoft gun that I wanted, but it was overly expensive. They had an airsoft Gatling gun for a short time.
they had an airsoft minigun, which is different.
Yeah, minigun. Yeah.
It was. There's the thing. Make no mistake. There is a difference between a minigun and a Gatling gun.
Sorry, I'm back. My phone apparently didn't want to send data after I got out of the elevator.
Whoops.
So, yeah, but it was $4,000, and that is, there's better things to buy for $4,000 than a, let's face it, a stupid toy.
Did you get your Dr. Pepper then?
Yeah, but are you talking? Yeah. I mean, are you talking about the air? Are you talking about the you're talking about the BB minigun that'll actually set an old TV set on fire? Friction.
This is airsoft, so plastic.
Same.
No, BBs are different. BBs are metal, and metal is always better.
Anyway. Also look into black powder, Thunder.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to look into that.
Because black powder is not regulated either.
Oh, I would love to have a black powder revolver.
And Silencer Co. That's the name brand who built it. They've got a 50 cal. They've got a 50 cal black powder with a permanently welded on suppressor.
Nice.
So it's a 50 cal black powder suppressed. I'd like to know how the hell you're supposed to clean out the baffles in that.
Yeah, that's one thing. Black powder is dirty. So you have to clean it more often.
Not if you get a substitute. If you get a substitute and if you get the right substitute, it's not. It's nowhere near as dirty as straight black powder.
Yeah. I know, like you can't use like gunpowder in a black powder weapon.
No, you can't. Oh, that'll blow the damn thing up.
Yeah, it would. Different burn rates. Black powder is fun to set off, though.
Admit it. You've done the Bugs Bunny thing, haven't you?
Finger and barrel? No.
No, you just sat there and laid a trail of black powder just to watch it.
Yes. Technically, that's how I launched off that tree cannon that I made. Filled the one hole with black powder that's not so packed, so it burns like a fuse.
So how many pieces did the tree break into?
I haven't managed to break it yet. Or I also haven't launched anything out it.
Well, if you want that cannon to stand one more shot, whatever you shoot out of it, it's got to put up less resistance than the tree that it's made out of.
Yeah.
So you ain't shooting much out of it.
What is that made? I can't remember what wood I got that's made out of. It might be ironwood.
Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to be blunt, because to be blunt and honest on it, the explosion's happening on the inside of the wood.
Yeah.
The trees grew in such a way to withstand pressure from the outside pushing in, not the inside pushing out. So, like I said, just be careful.
Yeah, I want to do stupid things, but not injure myself.
Hey, what do you mean that you're trusting with explosives and stuff?
Well, yeah, I guess it's technically explosive, but I'm just smart enough not to injure myself. Nuts. And
I feel like if you got left for a week, the whole house would end up getting burned down or something.
No, I'm careful not to set fires to anything that is needed. .45-70 black powder.
.45-70?
Yeah. Apparently, Straight Sith Mail says it kicks like a grasshopper.
That's a big damn grasshopper. I'm kidding. A lot of black powder. The weapons tend to be a lot heavier, which helps with recoil.
Yeah.
Between that and recoil's more of a problem when it comes to semi-auto. As long as if it's bolt, lever, black powders, any sort of single action kind of thing. Recoil's not. It's a concern, but it's not so much of a concern because you have to manipulate the weapon to be able to fire it again, one way or the other. So one way or another, you gotta get it back on target.
I think I've said this before, but I am a big fan of lever action.
Admit it, you want that shotgun from Terminator 2.
Yes. Well,
look up the man spot on YouTube sometime.
Yeah, I'll do.
He's got one of them.
At one point in the New Vegas, I did have 3 different lever actions on me that I was using until I ran out of ammo for them. One was .45-70, 40. Then there was the .44 and the .357.
Henry's.
I'm not sure what they're modeled after, but
well, .44 and .357 tend to be pistol calibers.
Yeah.
Which, when it comes to lever action, Henry rifles are some of the most popular lever actions that come in pistol calibers.
I think we're boring the other 2 people that are on here. Uh,
Talking weapons.
yeah. So, what are you two up to lately?
Nothing.
Oh.
I think she's in the kitchen by the sounds of it.
Oh, hey, Inked, what up?
Thank you. What's up?
Hello, gorgeous.
Yeah, I ran to the kitchen to put some dishes in the sink for my computer desk before they start stacking up.
I need to do dishes again today. I've been getting out of doing dishes, and Mom's been doing dishes for a while, and I need to help her out and start doing dishes again.
Sometimes I get lazy and I just stack the Coke cans like a little mini Mario castle. But then when it gets too high, I'm like, maybe I should clear off my desk.
We have like a trash can for bottles and cans, and every time I wait till the last possible minute to empty it, so it fills up a medium-sized trash bag every time, like over capacity.
Nice.
Next time, crush the cans first.
Well, then you can return them, but it becomes more of a pain. We don't go by weight.
How about you go half? How about you go from half of a trash bag full of cans to, maybe a quarter of a trash bag at most.
Then again,
so you
I
can fit
think
a lot more stuff in the trash can.
then again, it's mostly bottles. We did have a glass bottle, but that is very rare. And Mom,
Same deal with the plastic bottles. Crush them.
yeah,
do you guys have the same thing over there as we have over here? You can take the glass bottle back and you get 30p for it.
it's same 10 cent for bottles and cans. But the glass bottle broke because Mom forgot it was in there and just threw it down the front steps. And now
you bring the black bottle back to the shop, you get 20p, I think, or 30p.
Either way, now she's threatening not to buy me beer again.
Is that thing in Canada, or is it as well?
Well, you know what you do next time she goes into town? Take your ass out with her and buy it your damn self.
Yeah, I need to go in town more.
That's all right. I went into the store last night. Something caught my eye, and I could not help but to partake of a good strong beer over here, down here.
Oh, I was thinking about doing that if I ever get my card, like going on Wish and ordering random things to see if they actually give me what I want or if they give me something I didn't order, like they have the last two times. I ain't
ordering shit from Wish anymore.
The last two times I didn't get what I ordered, and apparently everyone's having that issue. I did get the money back though.
They didn't give me the money back. I ordered 2 of a particular item. They sent me one and said, "Well, you got it." No, I didn't. I ordered 2. I got 1.
Yeah.
But it says it was delivered. Yeah, it says 1 was delivered, not both of them.
That's so weird because I thought Asians could count. No.
Apparently, Ink's recycle bin doesn't get full anymore since she doesn't drink.
Yeah, I stopped drinking as well. Seems to be a lot of people stop drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been drinking more than I used to. Okay. I drink more now than I did 6 months ago.
I'm going to have to stop smoking because, well, I don't feel like I should really. I have enough health problems. I shouldn't do it anyway.
You think?
You know, I think my kidneys would be better if I stopped holding it for so long. My back teeth are floating and I don't feel like going comfortable.
Bad for your prostate too.
Oh, yeah. I need to stop abusing my body. Just because I can do it doesn't mean I should. I'm just
Agreed.
debating whether to end the stream before I go or just hang the headset up and have y'all talk.
You can trust us with your stream, Green.
Yeah.
We totally wouldn't get you a copyright strike or anything.
All right. Y'all talk amongst yourself. I will be back.
Oh, great. We probably should be saying stuff.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
But I was actually standing in front of the fridge, and the store guy that knows me is like, "Can I help you find your Coke today, or like some Dr. Pepper?" And I was like, "I'm thinking about buying an energy drink, but I'm not quite sure if I should do that." And then he's like,
Depends on the energy drink.
"Eh."
A lot of them are half sugar.
Oh, well, I wasn't worried about the sugar content. I was just like, because like I'm feeling like really tired today, so I'm like, I should get an energy drink. And then he's like, they're like $3 a can. I'm like, never mind, just the smokes and the Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, so it's a tiredness, a hangover from like 3 days of no sleep, though.
Nah, I think it's just a hangover from SSRIs, to be honest, and the fact that I'm always tired. But yeah, I was like debating it. And apparently, because of the Joker movie, they have Joker energy drinks now.
Oh, you know what I seen the other day? Toy Story cereal.
Yeah, they have cereal for everything.
I found the best cereal already. Sorry. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo.
Apparently, I really get into playing Baby Shark when I'm like high on Ativan.
Nice. I'm so that I didn't. I was not intrigued enough to find out the difference, but there is a baby shark cereal and a mommy and daddy shark cereal.
Oh my god, did they have like extra fiber?
Like I said, I wasn't.
I'm gonna say like one's. I'm gonna say because well, maybe one's good for kids, one's good for adults. I guess. Maybe that's how it works.
It's probably one is just cereal. The other one has marshmallows in it or something.
Yeah, so one's geared towards like kids, and the other one's like adults, kind of thing.
It could be, but the thing is, no matter what, they're like most cereals in America. They're probably loaded with so much damn sugar. I couldn't touch them anyway. Motherfucker! I got in this lane to get around you, you punk. Take your ass back up to Jersey.
It'd be funny if Green actually forgets to come back. If Green forgets to come back and seems goes on.
Another Peter stream, which means his viewer count will go through the roof. Right, Chloe? Oh, Eminem says hi from the army, or whatever branch of military he's in.
He's army.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Skills. Like he's getting promoted to sergeant, isn't he?
Yep. And it's drill weekend. I got to hit on all of his army mates the other day.
So Mister is out getting drilled. Gotcha.
Yeah. And they were sitting there ordering food, and like his army mates were there, and I'm like, Eminem, who has the most well-toned muscles? Can you just touch them for me and tell me what they feel like? So you put me on speakerphone, so I could just hit on all the army guys.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I am.
Past Jersey boys, so the rest of you ain't.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
Because I don't need the light. Why would I waste electricity?
Are you half Jew?
My nose is not that big.
Disavow.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Trucker.
No, if it was green hair though. If he was, if it was green. It was green hair. If he was orange, he'd look like a balloon pop.
I think he just needs the white face to paint the red lipstick.
Oh. I got this today. I gotta clean my apartment, but I don't feel like it.
Well, I might do something today when you can put it off to tomorrow.
Well, because my brother's coming over today, so I can't really put it off till tomorrow.
I can't imagine it's that much of a mess.
It's messy enough. I have standards.
There's probably a few marbles on the floor. That's really about it.
I have standards.
Yeah, you streaming later. Or...
We've seen your ex. No, you don't. Oh, come on. I thought that would have been good for a chuckle.
You got avocado chuckle? Anyways, no, well, yeah, I have standards. They're slowly rising. I'm slowly raising that bar a little.
You have standards, but you dated me for 3 months.
Well, actually, I have standards, hence X. What?
Hmm.
You know, this says something when I'm actually in the local. There's the road that I'm on is split into local and express lanes. I'm in the local lanes going faster than the people in the express lanes. And there's more traffic in the local lanes.
Oh, yeah, shit. I forgot about that. Yeah, the fucking Kellogg's has LGBT cereal now.
They didn't do it right. The cereals are kept separate.
You know, I thought it was stupid. It's like, why don't you just buy a fucking multi-pack? We got like loads of little boxes. That's just essentially what it is. It's just a multi-pack, and they just probably charge more.
That's why it's to charge more.
So yeah, Blingo, you streaming later or what?
Nope.
It's just I don't run over you.
Whatever. I wouldn't care if you did.
No, I'm just trying to be polite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because they go in the playlist. I'm trying to fill the dead air. My Terror only eat Cray cereal. I don't even invite you free coffee anymore. At least he's eating. Yeah.
That reminds me, I have not had coffee today.
Yeah, I only had 1 cup. It's really weird. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn on the kettle. Thanks for reminding me, Trucker.
I've already had my cup of coffee for today.
Oh, dude, get on my level, man. You know those the Ozark Mountain cups, the Walmart knockoffs of the Yetis. I got the big, nice 35-ounce one, full to the. I fill that some bitch to the brim with coffee, and drink it 3 times a day.
Why'd Blind Girl disconnect?
You didn't hear? She's been typing for the last 5 minutes.
Oh.
So she's
No,
been
she
back
wanted
for
me
the
to call
last
me.
5
Just
minutes.
says the mic is not connected. Maybe I mic fucked up. She might be back. Just keep an eye on it.
I was thinking she probably hit the button to hang up.
No, she didn't.
She's there, but her device is not connected.
Ah,
Either way, we've been going.
that's right, people. See what happens when you all try to screw around with the truck. I know where I'm going. You don't.
Either way,
I know
we've been
what
going.
late. We've been going.
Going for an hour 40. So I am going to say that has been long enough. I feel like nap time.
Yeah, what's failing it in the news? There may be new co-hosts if they show up. It depends.
I'm going to go with be there or be some shape parallel to a triangle.
Be there or be account.
That too.
Yay, you fixed me.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, the broadcast is ended.